Jersey Boys, yeah, you may remember that Broadway show. Come on now. Jersey Boys, and you remember that music? Some of the older audiences may remember it, but now a new production is bringing your favorite performers back to the stage in an electrifying concert called the Midtown Men. In fact, one of the original Jersey Boys is right here, Tony Award winner Christian Hoff, and he's here to show us a little bit more about the Midtown Men. Thank you so much for coming in.
My pleasure. Thanks, Tom. Hello, everybody.
All right, now this is one of those things where you hear the music from the past and people are going, oh, no way. And then you find out about the era, how that started, and you start going back to those times where it's like, oh, yeah, people had their pants rolled up. You know, you had the hip music that was starting out, the controversial music back then.
Well,
and all the sound bites. And now you guys are taking that and you took a little twist on it.
Yes. Now, okay. So Jersey Boys is here.
Right.
4 original guys. Now, that wasn't us. That was some guys that followed in our footsteps. We've passed that baton a long time ago.
Right.
Now we've started the Midtown Men. The Midtown Men is the same energy, the same era, but all the great music of the 60s.
Okay.
Our way, our style. So we're starting our 5th national tour, traveling the country. Just filmed a live concert for PBS that's going to be out at the end of the year. So look for that soon. And we're just having the time of our lives, bringing that same magic of the 60s that blew up Jersey Boys. Now we're blowing up all the great hits.
But we always do, we do like going back to the history. We like finding out a little bit more about it. I mean, celebrities, we were just talking about how we have celebrities nowadays completely different than celebrities back then in the 60s, the 50s, the 60s. I mean, everything was innocent there. Nobody had a computer in their pocket, walking around taking photos, videos. We didn't know any of the dirt. Tell us about that.
Well, the thing about that is it's just, there was still dirt. It's just that we wanted to see the sheen on the outside. That's what we wanted. We wanted it to be, you know, easy to listen to and look at, but now it's dirt that starts celebrity. And so the thing about what we did in Jersey Boys is we turned it inside out. We showed the backstory of these guys that came from across the tracks to make it in show business. Now, as the Midtown Men, we got four actors that put Broadway on the map again with this music. Now we've taken that inside out and we're taking our story to the people and our connection to this music. We marinated in the 60 songs for 4 years on Broadway. Now we're starting our 5th year on tour. Tonight, here in Maryland in Bel Air, the Midtown and all the great hits of the 60s just brought to life on stage.
And now when we say the great hits of the 60s, you automatically think, okay, we're going to have an older audience, but that's not the case at all.
That's not true. We've got multi-generations. We've got boomers, their kids, and their grandkids coming to the show. In fact, sometimes, last night, we had a sold-out show in Trenton, New Jersey. We had kids bringing their parents and their grandparents for their birthdays.
It's complete opposite.
Yeah, and they're saying, hey, check this cool band out, this great music. And they're like, hey, that's our music. And the kids are like, hey, thanks for sharing.
That's right. And then everyone's happy there. I mean, the whole family then gets to actually have a conversation piece to talk about the music. Then you start looking at different music and you're going, wait a minute, those lyrics sometimes sound familiar in the songs that we're hearing today.
Right. Our record, the 60s hits, our first record, represents that. And people are identifying with that music as if it's their own, of all generations. And now with our PBS special, we do a live concert that's just knocking people's socks off. And now, you know, what you're looking at here is Jersey Boys, but the Midtown Men is a concert. That's what it is. It's about the music of the 60s told our way, with our energy, our spin on these great hits.
A little bit different perspective from it, shall we say.
Yep.
Christian Hoff, Tony Award winner right here. Thank you so much for coming in. We appreciate that.
My pleasure. Thanks, man.
Good luck with the series, too. Continuing on. This is all right.